Well, now that the kids are back in school, you may be thinking of working on that new home improvement project out in the yard, but knowing where you could dig could keep you safe. And joining me now from Southwest Gas, Stephen Miller. Stephen, how are you?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Doing great, but I'll do even better if I don't have any of these problems.
We would appreciate that.
Right? All right, so what's the first thing you should do when you start any project in your yard when you need to know where to dig?
Absolutely. Well, today, August 11th, is National Call 811 Before You Dig Day. And you know, 811 is a national service where you call if you're planning on any digging project in your yard. They'll come out, they'll mark all of the underground utility lines so you know where to dig, where it's safe, so you don't hit any of these lines.
Yeah, I hate to bring up the bad news, but what happens if you do?
A lot can happen. If you hit, there's natural gas lines, there's electric lines, there are sewer lines, telecommunication. There's so many different things happening underground that if you were to hit something, it could disrupt service. Your neighborhood may be without internet or natural gas or water. So it's just best to call 811 at least 2 days in advance. Come out, we'll mark the lines, and then you'll know where to dig safely.
Someone like me, I'm always digging for diamonds and gold. That's just me. What are most people digging that could cause problems?
If they're doing landscaping projects, so installing sprinkler systems, things like that. But it's important to know that this is not just for contractors or construction companies. Homeowners, anybody who's going to plant a tree or a shrub or put a mailbox out front needs to call 811 because you just don't know where those utility lines are directly under the ground.
Right. Okay. Now, what happens if you do make a mistake?
If you make a mistake, especially with natural gas line, you want to leave the area immediately. If you are on a piece of electrical equipment like a backhoe, do not turn it off. Just immediately leave the area and then call 911.
Okay. Yeah, we're all familiar with 911, but you say this is 811.
811.
But walk me through when somebody calls, what happens?
Sure. You call 811 at least 2 working days before you start.
Okay.
We'll have technicians come out, and you may see on the ground, you'll see color-coded paints. So yellows, reds, those signify the utilities that are underground. So yellow is natural gas, red is your electric, blue is your water lines, so on and so forth. So that way you know exactly where the lines are, and you want to take care if you're planning on doing any work in that area.
Okay, and is there a charge for them to come out?
It is a free service.
Great.
Easy to do, like I said, just 2 working days in advance.
Okay.
Free service, they'll come out, they'll mark the lines, and then you'll know exactly where not to dig.
All right. Excellent, Stephen. We appreciate it, and all your information is on the screen. Well, you guys got a pretty easy website there.
We do.
SW Gas. Yeah. That's what happens when you've been in town for a long time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, Stephen, thank you.
Thank you.